Yeah, yep, in here. Welcome to today's live stream. How y'all doing? This is for anyone who's stepping in for the replay, so y'all don't have to be stuck in any silence. Um, we had a little unforeseen circumstance where my host couldn't join me today, but I will still continue going on today. So I will be mentioning that as people step on in. Thank you for the like, and I appreciate it. What's going on, Al? How you feeling? What's going on? Good to see you. What's going on, Elevated? What's going on, Red Bull Princess? It's good to see y'all. What's going on, beloved brothers? My beloved brothers and sister. Hope you having a great and wonderful night. Just stopping in. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. What's going on, Janice? How you feeling? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. So today, yeah, we got a good one. I want y'all to tap in with any of y'all information. Um, Unfortunately, what's going on, Queen of Hearts? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, Janice. It's good to see you too. What's going on, Queen of Hearts? It's good to see you. It's good, Janice. What's going on, Paranormal Walks? How are you? How are you? Um, Hello to everyone inside the chat. Good. Quick disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. Not really. But unfortunately, um my co-host Senna couldn't join us today, but I didn't want that to stop. We had some unforeseen circumstances that popped up, so I didn't want to leave it hanging where I couldn't join y'all today. So I still wanted to put this out, whether it be long or short. I'm still here. I still showed up. You know what I'm saying? Queen, what's happening? What's happening, baby? What's happening, baby? And I hope that y'all like today's topic that I'm deciding to tap into today. I'm sure that y'all have some information. It's probably thoughts that we've already thought about, things that actually have factual proof and background and information that has been released to show that it is not a conspiracy, to show that things do happen and things might or might not be happening in your life. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Stu. I appreciate that. Thank you for dropping on in. Thank you for dropping on in. It's gonna wait 10 or 15 more seconds and then we can get this thing started. Glad to see y'all. Thank y'all for showing up on in. I made sure I fixed this boneless mustache. I'm glad y'all feeling good. Elevated, I see you doing your thing though. Queen of Hearts, all y'all. I see y'all doing your thing. I see you doing your thing, Stu. Paranormal walks. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Yes, 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 yes. What is that? Huh. I see this thing up on my screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have been here. We have been here. So, I'm not gonna type it into the chat because usually I'm gonna have that as like a discussion question because I don't like that thing that people usually type up and then it be blocking your face or blocking the chat or blocking people's screen and they have to sit here and hide and I ain't doing all that. We straight talking or something. But if somebody wants to put that into the chat and I'll pin it. So today's questionnaire for today's series is what if you are being experimented on? And we're going to delve and dive into the topics of you being experimented on. What if you're being watched? What if there's tabs being kept up on you? Um, and this is kind of an idea that I got off of Janice Creola when she said something about that movie, and you know that movie that I'm talking about. So it made me want to delve in even more um, of the Truman Show. But with the data that I've collected and the things that people have told me, laugh out loud, really. Remember you said something about, oh, that movie, The Truman Show? So it sparked an idea inside my head. So she's like, oh no, oh no. Okay, you know what? She didn't say that. That was off my own idea. For entertainment purposes, I ain't involving anybody. I can say this, so I ain't gonna involve you. Okay, I did. Okay, so then she did say it. I did and did. Okay, you did say it. Which one is it? Which one is it? You gotta stop that. Because now you're gonna make odds come out. And I don't want that to happen right now. You gotta chill out. You can't do this to me and my duality brain. Just relax right now. I'm just kidding. You know we're in a bubble. We are bubble or some sort of circumstances where we don't see the outside from the inside, from us looking outside in, but you know that there's something even greater going on. You know, we're inside a bubble. So I've come across people saying many statements that um they've come across certain things and scenarios across their minds, across their lives, where they live at, places they visited, growing up, certain settings in their families, certain settings at their jobs, certain settings online, social media, school, work, even on your own living block, where neighbors, workers, animals, certain things have done strange things that you have noticed. Thank you, Dreamstream. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday. What's going on, vegans? What's going on, Latoya? How you feeling? What's going on, Angie, baby? Thank you, Dreamstreams. Another one of my members right there. I appreciate you. Dreamstream Vegan. What's going on, bro? How are you? And there has been such things that have accumulated to be too similar to somewhat indicate that people are possibly being experimented on in certain ways. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to break this down in many different ways of the experimentation. We're going to break it down to certain factions, possibly experimenting on people, higher ups, possibly experimenting on people, your friends, your neighbors, social media experimentations, on here on YouTube, and can point out the possible ways that it's being done. Your family members or certain people that are inside your lives that do their own personal experimentation against you to see what things can happen, right? This is not a conspiracy where some people might think, oh, I think I am, these medications are not working, and yet I fall for them. Well, see, there comes into a play where that is called a placebo effect, right? So sometimes these things can be put across your mind to let you think that they're working. So some medications do work. It's still an experiment, right? Some medications, so what they do is your body has its own natural state of equilibrium, aka homeostasis, in which your body works inside of a natural state. So when anything is off balance, what certain chemicals do is they mimic outside things to so-called go across either through your stomach, through the blood-brain barrier, sublingually, intralingually, which means through the side of your mouth, underneath your tongue, in your eye, or in the backside, subcutaneously, underneath your skin, which is subcutaneously. And they all have different effects on you. A lot of them don't really have true effects because guess what? It's your mind telling you that something works. So that is called a placebo effect. And studies have been actually done on that too, where people didn't know, right? That you were taking certain things and they knew that it didn't really do anything. But what people have done, right? They'll tell you, this is what this is going to do for you. This is going to do this, and this is going to do that. So within a few weeks, and are you constantly being told by your doctor or whoever, this is going to do these effects for you? Your mind is tricking you into a state of, oh, this is working for me. That's called the placebo effect, right? But let's dive a little bit deeper, right? There have been certain things that have been released years later where people thought that they were going crazy. People thought that they were seeing things, hearing things, and things were happening around them. And people have shunned certain people, right? Watching the NBA game. Oh, okay. Watching certain things, and people were ridiculed and told that they were crazy. People were told that there was something wrong with them. People were told that your mind is not operating in the right state of frame of mind in society. Only for years to come out later from certain factions, from information to be released to the public, that there was experimentations being done against certain people, against certain areas, against certain places and things, where those people thought something was wrong with them, but the data was released, and you can look this up, that they were doing a controlled experimentations in certain environments in certain cities, right? So then that begs to differ the question, what is being done about those people who were trying to put this information out there or trying to tell other people this is happening, that is happening, right? And you were being shunned by so many people, things were happening to you, and now there's no apology from these other people. There's no apology from friends. There's no apology from workers. There's no apology from family members. And these things were happening to you, right? You ever noticed where you ever go outside, step outside your door, right? And every time you go outside, right, you notice that whenever you go outside, your neighbors might go outside too. Whenever you decide to throw out your trash, they decide to throw out their trash too. It could be an experimentation just to see what you're doing or what you're going to do. There have been reports of things even released where it's called the noise project experimentation on decibels to see like what decibels were affecting people. So they would set across things where they would have certain people come through with lawnmowers. They would have people come through with snow blowers or leaf blowers, and they would crank it up in certain designated places to see who, and they would monitor these things just to see if people would be looking out the window, if they would call to see what affects people, and would they certain things rise up with certain people coming together, like there's too much noise, there's too much this. There's one form of experimentation. Other forms of experimentation are certain things where they do social media wise, right? You might not think it's true, but even on here, let's take YouTube for instance. Did you know that YouTube will go through your list and it will go through to see who's active subs and not active subs, and if considered like a dead sub, right? They will literally retract and delete some of those subscribers from you where they seem that okay, they're not inactive, they subscribe to you, but they're not actually watching any content. That in turn can go into someone's mind and go into someone's brain, and they're like, whoa, why are all these people unsubscribing from me? 10, 20, 50, 100 people just unsubscribe. But literally, that's an experimentation to pull certain things and certain people away from you. So now your mind is sitting there thinking that, oh, I must not be doing something right. All these people are unsubscribing from me. No, it was just being scrubbed for the people who they felt were dead for if they watched you, or a sub for sub thing. Let me tap in real quick. What's going on, Miguel? What's going on, 16182? They light off large fireworks shells, knowing that I have a bit of TD. You know that that's another form of experimentation, right? So, say for instance, right, they'll have a certain area, right, where they know that certain people might have PTSD. So they'll, okay, we're going to provide housing for you people that have been through PTSD, that we know that are affected by certain things and loud noises, right? So they might offer housing for you. They know that you're going to be living inside of a predestined or designated area, right? So now it's like, we know that these people, we have their charts. We know that they're susceptible to loud noises and loud things, right? So to keep your PTSD going, they will set off fireworks. They'll set off loud noises. They'll have people come around with their large engines and do backfiring. That in turn, right, keeps your anxiety up, keeps your heart rate going up. And guess what? You have to do what? You're in a prolonged state of an anxiety. Now you have to constantly keep going back to the doctor. You have to keep going back and getting these things. You have to keep seeking help. So now this experimentation that's being done, it helps them, right? Another forms of experimentation are done is through, I don't know if you people know about there's these how can I say, controlled experiments where you come in and they usually pay you. They'll pay certain people to come in and try certain products, certain things, taste testing, try this new cigarette, try that, try that. A lot of people don't realize that that's a controlled environment experimentation across you, right? What they do is they get enough data, they'll pay you to be a guinea pig. You're coming in, you're smoking this, you're trying this, you're seeing what's happening here across this commercial. They get the data from that. Now they try it on a bigger crowd, larger people, larger things, right? Now they're getting data from this thing, this state, this place. People are being experimented on. Hey, realize what's going on, Shamika? How are you? Wasn't there an experiment on rush hour traffic? Yes, see, now you people are starting to know. Yes, there was an experiment on rush hour traffic where there was a certain amount of people who were paid to purposely create traffic in certain in areas to see how people would react. So to all the people who sitting there, oh, we talk about all this conspiracy stuff and it ain't real. Look up the data and it's real. They wanted to see how people would react to congestion on traffic. So they would pay people to um, ingest certain areas near highways, ingest certain areas near where certain lights are. And what they would do also is they would have they would rent certain cars and certain things, right? Just to see if people notice. So if you ever noticed where it's like, okay, I see like 3 and 4 blue Chryslers coming down the street. Oh, I see 4 Escalades coming down the street. Oh, I see 7 Chrysler Sebrings coming down the street, and they're all the same color. And they'll pay just to circle a block, just to see if people are noticing these things, right? What's going on, McSwagger? Miguel. Encrypted messages are being questioned due to updates on devices. See, that's another experimentation right there, right? You have an update on your phone. Um, Certain people who own these companies, right? They said that they would pass out updates every 1.5 to 2 years to, and this is actual data that you can look up to purposely slow down your phones. You ever notice that every so often, sometimes your phone might slow down, things might slow down on your phone, and you're like, what is happening? That is done purposely for your phone to slow down so that, okay, now we're seeing that a lot of people don't like when their phones slow down. We're thinking that, okay, now, oh, if my phone's too old. No, it's done purposely with the updates. So now, guess what? You got to go buy a new phone. You think that you need one, but you truly don't. And that's because you accepted the new update. Yes, it's an experimentation because guess what? When a whole lot of people don't like that slowness and they're used to things going faster and faster due to wanting information at an accelerated level, because this is being done on purpose. So, with the new screen scroll function now you're being trained and conditioned to a certain point where you want your information at an accelerated level for you to be able to view it. Now you're being conditioned in that one area because that's on your device. Now when things start to slow down, you're like, okay, now we see that this is working. Now everything slowed down. You figure you need a new device. Bang, they got you. Now you figure that you need a new device. Can I get them out? Who are you? Do I know you? Public housing is literally called projects. It is literally a project. Yes, that was actually, believe it or not, I don't want to say a particular name, but there was a certain group of people that the projects were built for back inside the day, for particularly lighter hue people, right? And that was for them. And it was to see how people would react being stacked on top of each other, how they would react, them being closer to one another. And actually, believe it or not, they did it on mice and rats first. They experimented on them, so they saw how it worked, and people were much more inclined to like listen, to receive things, to receive treats, to receive commandeered things when they was able to work together. So they figured that, oh, if this works on mice, let's create a stackable housing system, and more than likely we can control this environment and see everything, more closely. And for the most part, it worked till people started just getting angry at one another, can't stand one another. Then things were introduced and induced inside certain neighborhoods. We all know about that, which is another experimentation. So certain people got to realize that certain things are not conspiracies, that it is true. And that I know that a lot of people out there figure that they're going through things and saying things because a lot of people have brought things to my attention like, real, I've gone through this, I've gone through that. What's going on, Maine? What's going on, Kevin? How you feeling? The New York tenements. Yes, yes. How you feeling? Cool vibes. How you feeling? Elevated to elevation, right? Joe the Peter Eater. How you feeling? What's going on, Jason Anderson? You got to come around a little bit more and you could possibly get one. This is real. The courtyard in the middle was all on purpose. See, a lot of you people are starting to realize that and know. Yes, because now they realize that people can congregate due to a certain area, due to certain aerial views and certain buildings that were positioned. Now, certain people from places can see, okay, these people go to the courtyard. These people do this. These people do that. Okay, we're going to put this strategically here, this strategically here. Okay, now we're gonna place this building here. Like if you ever notice, right? Y'all ever go to y'all who's ever what's going on, Bulldog? How you doing, DJ? This might bother a lot of people, and again, just for entertainment purposes only. Have y'all ever been to the hood? A lot of y'all know about the hood or from the hood, or if you want to call it the ghetto, right? And if you're not from the ghetto, there's different ghettos for every people. My lighter hue family members, my white people, y'all got ghettos. My black people, y'all got ghettos. My darker hue, we all in this together. You feel what I'm saying? So some of us might call it, the trailer park. Some of us call us the hood, the projects, right? Public schools is the programming. I'm from the hood. Joe the PD is right. I'm good. Hope all is. Thank you, DJ. It's good to see you. What's going on, Sarah? What's going on, DJ? Peter Weeder, right? So if you notice, so this is experimentation, right? In the hood, if you ever noticed, there's always a set of always four things on each block. And I noticed it myself until I realized, I'm like, wait, this is a little bit odd, right? And this was an experiment that worked because now they know that if things are closer to certain people in these certain buildings, people aren't going to want to go far, but they're going to want to go stick inside the hood. This might bother some of you now. If you're from the hood, or if you've seen certain hood or inside urban areas, liquor store, hair salon, bodega, church, next block, liquor store, bodega, hair salon or barber shop, so on and so forth. In every block you see the same thing. Then on the next block, fast food restaurant, another fast food restaurant, church, liquor store. Now, I'm not saying that none of these stuff because I don't want people going against like, oh, you talk about the church or what's wrong with drinking liquor or something. I ain't saying nothing's wrong with any of that stuff, right? But it's a controlled environment for an experimentation because guess what? Now, if you feel that these are deemed the essentials that you need, what are you going to do? Oh, I'm feeling bad. When you look good, you feel good. Let me get my hair cut. Let me get my hair done. Oh, there's a store where I can easily get this stuff from. Here, right here. Oh, I'm feeling bad. There's a liquor store right here, right next to the church. Okay, let me go here. And I'm not saying there's nothing against the church, but some churches are just like, you got a church on every single block. And some of them might not be into tune to helping the community, but some are. But that's literally an experimentation too with certain places. Thank you, Janice. Thank you. Plus, the more smaller churches really keeps people divided. Now, like I said, I am for it. I'm for certain for like the spirituality of God and everything bringing people up, right? But when you have certain places, right, on a course, like I literally seen this with my own eyes on a block. Thank you, cool vibes. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. You're going to talk about the drug streets that a lot of times are supported by law enforcement as long as they make money. I would say something about that, but check out his contest page as well. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, right? Plus the more smaller churches. So right? Thank you, cool vibes. I appreciate that, right? I've seen on a block where there's 7 different churches, right? On a long stretch of a block. You'll have a Baptist church here, a Presbyterian church here, an Episcopalian church here, Evangelical church here and then the Church of Christ here. Literally, people are going to different churches on the same block and they'll go at each other. Well, we don't believe in speaking in tongues. No, well, we don't believe in dancing and doing all this stuff. No, well, we believe in evangelizing. So yours is wrong, yours is wrong. If you're all supporting God or Christ or in the Holy Spirit and the different things, however your spirituality is, there shouldn't be several churches with different things, but they're all Christian churches doing different things on a block, which is causing people to be divided. I've seen it with my own eyes. That inform could be of an experimentation too. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong. Again, I'm not going against anything of the church, so I don't want people to come at me like, "Oh, you're going to say no." Literally known certain people and pastors who didn't care anything about the people whatsoever. They went seminary school, got their thing, got taught, got their paperwork, and it was like, okay, this, that, and the other. Let me speak to these people. Let me get this. Let me get the money. And then later on, it's just like, when the girls, blah blah blah. Oh, you're young. This was my younger days. You're young and handsome. I'm sure you can give these girls the. And I was just looking like, dang, like you really doing this to these people? You really wasting their time and money? But I was younger, so I didn't really think too much about it. I think I was like, 17, 18, 19. So at that point, I knew certain things could have been either fake or an experimentation. Not to pull away from the people who are actually genuine and who are good, because there are people who really think about it. But it's just like, are those people really called? Called by God, or are you called by that money? Are you called by mammon? Are you called by just because you got a good voice and a good tone and you were locked up for a certain amount of years, or you were a pimp, or you were a player back inside the day, so now you know how to get to people's minds and, oh, let me preach this to you and the prosperity thing and all that stuff? Is an experimentation certain times to get to people's emotions, to speak certain things and tell them, listen, it's your time. Your money's going to be good. This is going to be great for you. That's going to be great for you. You understand what I'm saying? So now it's like, oh, but for you to receive this, you have to pay me. For you to receive this, you have to give to me. You have to seed into me to get seeded back into. You have to learn how to use your spirit of discernment to be able to counteract some of these things, because some of it is an experimentation. Oh, Tides, what's going on, right? What's going on, Ray? How you feeling? What's going on, Bronze Flat Power Guy? Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Ray, what's going on? Some of the back roads near me have a church every other block and 5 churches within a 10-minute radius. See, and again, this is not to throw shade at it, but sometimes you just gotta understand what is going on and see. Now you know what God did say in later times. He will cause his spirit to come upon people, and sometimes you can get a better teaching and a better upliftment from people who truly believe, who aren't standing in front of the pulpit telling you this and telling you that. Did you know that some of these people, like, and I can attest to this, they don't even believe the stuff that they're teaching you. They don't care. I know it's hard to believe. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but I've been around certain things and people. So to each their own. But again, there are good ones. So if you know that you're receiving something good from a place that you're going to, by all means, continue going there, because you're gonna feel it. Like, you're gonna feel the empowerment. You're gonna feel the light. You're gonna feel the trueness of it, versus something that's like, okay, that sounded good, but are you really truly such and such? And you're supposed to be so good, but then yet you're doing this. You're sleeping with the women in the church. You sleeping with the male that playing the tambourines and all this kind of stuff. Let me stop. What's going on, Dallas? How you feeling? But they do go at each other too, even though they should all be united. Indeed, right? Engagement is necessary. Thank you. I used to live in a room where I wanted to go back. I used to live in the hood. That's where I got my experience to thrive and build a future for my kids. See, and that's the thing too. Sometimes you can go through certain things, such as your trauma and survival things, and that can teach you certain things too. There's an experimentation also going on where someone can easily put on what you want to say, like a suit or a tie, right? Because they're so well rounded and so fixed up and so well spoken, you'll be tended to more to listen to what that person has to say, right? Versus learning things inwardly on your own. And that comes to beg the fact of the matter that I think a lot of you, right, things weren't taught to you, things weren't told to you. You actually learn these things on your own. You have to break out of a habit to stop thinking that, oh, I don't know these things. I don't haven't experienced these things. Yes, you have. You're just being put into a controlled manner where it's like, okay, I have to have someone of authority tell me this for it to be right and to be true. That's an experimentation too, right? But there's certain things that you can learn on your own. Like a lot of you who, like, let's say that you come up on this platform, right? You didn't get taught how to do certain things. You just went with the flow. You seen it. You didn't get taught one-on-one for years, and you just naturally knew how to, okay, I'm going to put up these things. I'm going to put up these shorts. I'm going to naturally relate to these people. I'm going to produce certain things, and it comes to you authentically. You being authentic is you, and you didn't have to be taught anywhere. It was something that was inwardly learned from you, right? You come out of your mother's womb, right? You think you have to be taught how to suck on a I don't want to say the word, but taught how to suck on a teat? No, it's something that's naturally you know how to do. It's there, but once you start seeing other things inside of a controlled environment, for you to be able to be, oh, this and that. That's why a lot of people have to be able to stand up and see things for what they are. Let's say you can't be afraid to stand up on your own, right? You're being taught that you have to listen to these things and abide by certain things, right? But guess what? That's not for you. There's been boxes of things that have been created for each and every scenario through experimentation, right? And this is a set key for you to look at, for you to abide by. But if that's not you, that's not you, right? So a lot of us tend to look at certain things like, you know what? I need to follow this. Oh no, this is being thrown inside my face. I need to follow that. Oh, you know what? I need to do this right here. Oh, I need to do. It's too much inflow of information, and a lot of it's useless that you don't need to be living by, right? If you know that works for you, then you have to do what works for you. What's going on, Casey the One? How you feeling? Another reason for a church on every block is to be able to upgrade sentences for those who commit crimes that would normally have a lighter penalty. I've heard about that too before, right? Right? Um, that's very sad, right? And then that's the first thing that they want to do too is when you go there, like a lot of people, like I wanted to talk on that subject too, as it being part of experimentation. When people decide to find certain things of the aspects of God or religion or spirituality, right? Are you doing it out of your own free will? Or is it something that happened where it forced you to want to do that? Like is it like an exclamatory thing that comes to you? It's like, okay, now I reached an exclamation point inside my life. Now what do I do? So the first thing is like, okay, you get locked up. Now it's like, okay, now any of these things, do you truly want to do it now? Do you truly want to find God? Do you truly want to find Christ? Do you truly want to find spirituality? Or is it circumstantial? Is it experiment where it's like, okay, so now I got locked up or I'm inside this situation. Now I've been taught to do this because there's a lot of people that I know, right? That so-called want to find that, right? Something higher. They go to church, they do these things. They go through all these motions, yet they're still mean. They're still very, very judgmental. They still have haughty eyes. They're still looking at certain situations of the ways of old. And that bears a question: who are you truly following? And I have another thought process on that I do want to bring up. And I think people are following is, you know, God or a true God, but I have a feeling that people might be following something that's like false, because if you're supposed to be changed and renewed, but certain things keep happening and you're certain, like, you know, oh, mad and I still hate this person, I'm still want to argue with this person, there's like a false uh energy that's mimicking, it's mimicking something that's true. Stash, what's going on, Stash? How you feeling? What up, chat? Saw that on the news. So sad. I live in Shreveport, Louisiana, where there was a mass pew pew this morning. You serious? That really happened? Dang. Well, I hope everything is good, and my condolences to you and those people. There's always something crazy going on. See, that's a part of another experimentation too, or it could be real. Certain things happen too, where when there's a certain quell on people's emotions out in society, right? Now, when things start to get out of hand, or when things start to just get above this boiling point, I call, did you know that there's certain things that are thrown into the mix as experimentation to see if people's emotions can be quelled by certain events that happen, so called happen, or didn't happen? Now, when your mind was completely delved into this subject on, I don't think this is right, this is happening, we don't think this is right, there should be change. Now, here, let's throw this into the mix. Maybe this will get them quiet. Maybe this will get them talking on this subject about certain things that don't even really matter, right? Now, I don't want people to thank you, Dolly. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, this is not against anybody. Thank you, Dolly, for that. Appreciate you coming in. Now, certain people might talk about certain things that happen in the media, or certain things that's like, oh, well, this happened and that happened, right? And I know certain people, that's your subject and that's the things that you need to talk about on your channel. Whatever. I get it. But sometimes does it really matter? So don't you ever notice that every time there's something big that happens, you know what happens after that? There's always some sort of rapper, always some sort of thing, or R&B artist or something that happens to come out. This person did this. This person raped this person. This person is brought up on these charges. This person is brought up on this and that. While there's something way more important happening. It's this experimentation against your mind. And it's either done of one or two things: to quell the nation, or number two, where some people might not believe, to pull in energy from you. So now, if the nation is pulling, if its energy is getting pulled into a particular subject, so now it's like, okay, we're gonna make you feel sorry for this situation that might not even happen, right? There's a certain thing that happened that everybody was talking about that people aren't really talking about anymore, and we already know what this is. It's the files, right? So many people kept bringing this up, and oh, we need to do this and release the files and all this stuff, and so many people's energy was concentrated on that for nothing to so-called be released, while there was bigger things happening, while there was more important things happening, while certain things was being switched. And you people got to look at these things. So now it's experimentation. So now we got this set up for when this happens. And then what really comes out of it? Everybody talked about it. Everybody kept bringing things up about it. But then guess what? What really came out of it, right? Hello, Cool Vibes. What's going on, Sassy? Vibrant, thanks for coming over. Thanks, Vibrant. Good to see you. Good to see you. Distractions and agendas, right? Right? Like storming the Capitol, that was about to happen anyway. They just did it first so that we would have. Well, if you want to talk about that, right? If it was so bad, right? Why were, if it was so wrong and so bad, and this was on footage now, why would there certain people who were part of, if you want to say security, there to keep the peace, there to keep the people from things? They were telling them to go this way, go this way. Here, go through this way, go do this, go do that. When I saw something like that, that caused me to think about certain things and see certain things inside of a different way, right? Certain people were told to do that. They were told by certain people to, hey, this is wrong. This is really, you need to go do this and go do that. How can you be a leader of the people? Someone that people look up to, and tell people to do such so-called things, go do this, go do that, and then when they go do it, they get in trouble for it. Oh, I got you, I'm not gonna let this happen to you. Oh, I got you, I'm not gonna let that happen to you. Here, go, all the lambs, I'm gonna lead you to the slaughter, go do this, go do that. Then you go do it, and now, oh, it's so wrong, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. People got to open up their eyes and see certain things. I know certain people don't want to talk about this, and certain people that you might not. Oh no, let me. Why not? Everything else is talked about. Things that are important, things that are not important. And then certain people want to point the finger like, oh well, what does he talk about? That's not really important. This is not this, this is not. This is your livelihood. This is your life. We're all going through this plane of existence of seeing things for what they are or for not what they are. So now you got to realize, okay, is this important? Is that not important for me? There comes the question in mind, right? Where a lot of people think things are real or not things are real, right? But I heard somebody say this, right? Imagine taking your hands as a cup of water. You dip your hands into the ocean, right? And you look inside your hands and you keep dipping it. What do you see inside your hands? Nothing, right? You keep scooping your hands and eventually you might catch something inside your hand. You might catch a clam. You might catch a crawfish. Might catch a shrimp, starfish. But then your natural viewing of things, well, I've been to the ocean and I kept digging up things and cupping my water and I did it hundreds of times. There's no whales in the ocean. There's no octopus inside the ocean. That's not true. That's not real. So just because you didn't see it cupped inside your hand, but there's a vast ocean, doesn't mean that things don't exist or things didn't happen out there. You just weren't at a particular part where you could see those things. Or your hands weren't big enough to grasp something bigger that you don't know. Or you're set in a particular place where, guess what? I'm here, but things go deep, really deep. And just because I'm not set in that particular part to go deep enough, I can't see these things just doesn't mean that it doesn't exist or it's not true. Or if you're living in a particular part of the world where people experience things and you're like, well, that's not true. You know how many people who were I guess living in Turtle Island, aka America, at a certain point, right? Where they were told certain things didn't exist and certain things weren't true. I don't believe in a koala bear. You mean to tell me that there's something black and white that hangs from a tree and freaking eats bamboo? I doubt it. Until people made expeditions and seen things on the other side of the world and saw that they were true. People coming over here, right? Now there's people from different nations who were living inside of other places, right? Oh, there's a little black and white thing that walks around, and if you scare it, it lifts up its butt and sprays you inside the face, and it stinks real bad. Somebody living on the coastlines of like South America, right? They would think that you're lying and that that's crazy. But just because you didn't experience it or you didn't see it from yourself, and you're living in a particular set geographical positioning of the world, doesn't mean that somebody else's experience, somebody else's perspective on things and what they've seen is not true. We got to look at things differently. Real, your skin is glowing. It looks so smooth. Me? My skin is glowing. My mocha brown, smooth. Look at these cheeks. Look at these teeth. Look at this beard. She said I'm glowing and growing and flowing. You can call me Mocha Brown number 17. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you. Nah, see, I don't be thinking about stuff like that. But when y'all tell me, y'all be like, oh, you're this and it's glowing and all that stuff. See, there's nothing but a little grease can't do for the skin. I appreciate that. Wanda. See, Wanda, you just had to come outside here and throw him off his thing. Now you done got Oz started. You done told him about his skin and Oz done sucked it up. He done sucked that little piece of word verbiage up, and now it just got him going. You just had to say something. Thank you, Wanda. Your skin ain't bad yourself. I see your chocolate brown skin looking like Hershey's Kisses, like a smooth Hershey's Kiss that just got pulled right out the batch of a warehouse. A big Hershey's Kiss with the little ding on top, and it's smooth and you peel off the foil and it looks so good, but you know that you're not supposed to indulge in it and eat it, but it looks so good and you should be eating your salad and everything, but you can't help it and you just take one and then another one and you can't help it and you're like, I'm gonna just do one more, and then you take another two and it's like, okay, let me stop. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thought it was caramel. Okay, caramel. mocha caramel, whichever, it don't matter. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate it. What's going on, WSFN? Look at Queen of Hearts. She's like, oh Lord, here we go. But I'm gonna get back to the subject of the matter. What's going on, Kabira? What's going on, WSFN? You are silly, but I accept that. And you better. Thank you, Cool Vibes, for putting me inside the chat, right? So now, smooth skin. See, like, look, I would show y'all something, but they're like, uh-huh, that's what he's using. I ain't using that. That's my daughter's stuff. But anyway, back to what I was saying before I won't say rudely, but before I was intricately interrupted about the glowingness of my skin. Thank you. I appreciate that. We have to realize that certain things that people say and that experience and go through, let's have a little compassion on others, right? We don't know what experimentation some people have gone through and haven't gone through. We don't know who's going through what, right? We don't know who's going through with this region or that region. And when enough people say enough of the same things, that's when I started to look inside something and I was like, you know what? I hear enough people saying this to me. They're like, real, you know what? Like, this is literally experimentation that a lot of you have gone through, right? And I've mentioned this before. But yes, this is a real thing, right? A lot of you go to the store, you pull into the parking lot, and you know that there's nobody else around, right? This is literally experimentation to see how you're going to act. You know that you park all the way away from wherever you going to. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm going to the retail store. And for some odd reason, you park here and 2 and 3 cars out of nowhere for some reason decide to park near you. You don't find that strange? And when I hear this from 20, 30, 50 different people, I'm like, what's going on here? When you go into a retail store, when you go to buy something, right? There's nobody around. You see that it's empty. There's about 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, say that, 8, 9 rows of aisles where where you can check out at. But for some odd reason, there's only 1 or 2 workers, but there's 15 open aisles where you can be scanned. And you see that there's many people walking through the aisles. Soon as you about to go check out, soon as you about to go ring your stuff up, everybody and they mama and they crusty toenails and they crusty heels and they linked over shoes and they linked over Uggs and their busted Tims that are like rolled up here, freaking wigs that are just pushed to the side, freaking lipsticks going on. They want to just come up all out of nowhere. And then it's like, soon you, and it's like, no, you go, no, you go. And it's like, where did you come from? There was no way. Like, I purposely walked up and down this aisle. Nobody was here. And then they all decided to come in at once. That's a form of experimentation just to see about the lines like that. Like, you ever heard of secret shoppers? Secret shoppers do things like that too. It's experimentation just to make you buy things. They'll literally have people walking around the store, right? Like, I'm going to let y'all know something. They'll have people walking around the store. They're not going to buy anything, but they're purposely pushing around carts to fill up things that are suggestive to you and colorful. You ever seen somebody with a cart and it's just like all of a sudden they got certain colorful things and foods and stuff right there? They're not buying that stuff. It's an experiment to make you buy the stuff. So it's like, oh, I done seen 3 or 4 people with this same stuff inside their cart. So now you're suggested, because now it's like, okay, we know that you come inside here, these particular groups, we know that you come every 2 weeks. We know that certain people are going to come inside this supermarket. So more of an influx of people get paid every 2 weeks, some off weeks. We know that this particular group of people is going to come inside here, and due to our data of knowing what they buy, we're going to have people positioned correctly with these certain things inside their cart, pushing the cart around. So now this subjective selling that is seen at your eye level, where they're walking past you and it's just like they come and pull their cart right in front of you. And it's like, oh, excuse me. Huh? They park their cart near you so that you can see this stuff. It's an experiment. Real, how would you know? It happens. So know that is being another experimentation is telling you that certain things are on sale, but it's really not. This is an experiment done by a lot of places. I don't want to put their names and everything out there, but instead of putting, like, you know how things be like $12.99, $13.99, $14.99. they'll literally, they figured like, let's do this experimentation to let people think that they're getting something on sale. So now instead of $12.99 or $13, we're gonna put a 4 on the end of it. We're gonna put a 7 on the end of it. So now you're buying this and thinking that you're getting a deal that is slightly cheaper. So instead of something usually being, if something's $6, right? If we say that it's 5.97 or 5.94, you're going to be inclined to buy it because now the sense of that 4 is being cheaper than that plain old 0, right? That's an experimentation for you to think that you're getting a deal, and now you're buying something for cheaper, knowing that you don't really need it. So now the experimentation you're being experimented on is putting the things at the eye level. So now it's at an eye level for you to see it. So most people, right? The generalization of people's heights are between, I think, 5'2" to 5'4" for women, and between 5'6" to 5'10" for men. So now they do a median of a height of, okay, we're gonna put things at a 5'6" level. Yeah, markdowns, markdowns. So now you're seeing things at eye level. It's an experimentation. So now we put the most colorful boxes and the things that are not really truly things that you might need, but we're putting it here. So now you're like, oh, I need to buy this. You're driving past a certain place. The air ducts are open to these certain restaurants. They're cooking and frying up certain things and they're pouring extra flavors and perfumes inside there. They're pumping it out into the air, right? So now you're riding past and now it's an experimentation against one of your senses. So now you're like, am I hungry? Dang, I think I'm hungry. But are you truly hungry? Or because you're smelling that sweet aroma of French fries, you're smelling that sweet aroma of that fried chicken, you're smelling that sweet aroma of them burgers. So now it's being pumped into the air as an experiment. So now it's hitting your senses to induce hunger, to make you want to buy. And then now it's like, okay, let's create a stoplight right here. And now going towards the end of this road or this highway, you got about 5 or 6 fast food restaurants right here. We're gonna make these, now we see an influx of cars coming. Now we're gonna make this light extra long and start to slow it down. So now it's like, I'm smelling this. Now I gotta turn in and get something. Dude, they don't have the budget to have someone follow you around to just suggest you. Are you kidding me? Yes, that. Did you know that there's paid people on YouTube? See, you gonna get me going in. Did you know that there's people paid on YouTube for certain experimentations and to purposely do people in and say certain things to people to see like, okay, if they figure that you're a person that they want to push up, right? They'll have certain experimentations where like, let's see what you can do if we can handle this with these amount of trolls going in. There are literally experimentations on people where it's like, if your person don't, if there's a person up here that don't like you, there's literally people that they'll have together and put together and they'll pay certain people to go against this person just to go around, just to make you feel emotionally discharged, to get you off this internet. Yes, it happens. And it's been even put out there where it was higher YouTubers who were in cahoots with other YouTubers where they didn't like, where they would purposely send these things. And it was proven. It was proven. It was proven. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. There's people who purposely walk around in stores. Like when I was growing up, I thought I wanted to be like a model or something like that. But I'm like, I ain't that symmetric. Well, I worked at a particular store. They told me do a couple of push-ups, do this. And yes, I got discounts off clothing to wear certain shirts and walk around the store with certain shirts on. I would pump out just because I'm tall. I'm like 6'2". And they're like, walk around the store with this on. So certain people thought like, oh, if it looks good on him, that might look good on me, right? They were having on the models, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I bought this last week. That was true. I was working at the mall. So that's true. So for what you saying, you're lying. It's true. They'll pay you to put on this stuff and you get it discounted. Or the model clothing or something like that from the store, the stuff that has defects. So shut up. Punk, punk, it's real. It's real. It's real. Punk. It's like that. You'll get me out of my character. Are you saying I'm in cahoots with someone? I don't know. Are you burrito bandito eating taco loving fajita man? You could be. I don't know. You could be. Sounds like Margaret with the AT&T. Do you not feel safe at home? That stuff don't bother me. I feel safe anyway. Like I don't let that stuff bother me. Yes, do I'm aware of things, but I'm not gonna live my life in something like that. Sounds like the tea store. Janice. I'm starting to think he's onto something. I could be. Remember, this is a thought provoking episode for you to have thoughts. Like I said, entertainment purposes only, but this is thought provocation for you to use your thinking caps. And this is things that a lot of people think, and there's data where this stuff has come out to be true. You could look this stuff up yourself, and they've come out and said this stuff is true. So it's not just me. And like I said, I ain't part of none of that stuff, but I personally worked in certain places where it was just like, okay, like literally the guy was just like, oh, stand there at the door and look good. Like when I was like 18 or 19 and I worked for this clothing store, and I told you I was here, put this on and stand there and greet the people or walk around the store. Yes, it is true. Like, are you kidding me? Like you got to be out your ever loving mind, or your head be stuck inside the sand to believe someone. And see now, you can actually save certain funds and money, because now if this stuff is induced on you to buy this, to want this, right? Like let's say that with some of these people on here, right? They might introduce things that they don't even have, and they're like, oh, this person's so rich, they're able to afford this and all that stuff. Half the time, no, it's a sponsor that gives that to them. So now it's just like you like say for instance, right? Um, let's take a look at my Tokidokis or something like that, right? Hold on, y'all. If something new came out, right? Y'all already know about for like Funko Pops and stuff like that. But say for instance, right? We collect collectibles, right? These little Tokidoki things. I'll have this positioned a certain where, right? Where it's like, oh, this is here, right? And then it's just like you'll see a piece of it, and I'm just sitting here like, hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, YouTube? This is Real Odds and Evens, and welcome back to this episode. This is sitting here on the shelf, right? So now I got this colorful thing. So now people, what's that inside the background? I'm like, where you, huh? No, what's that inside the back? Oh, this? Oh, this is just my collection of like Tokidokis. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So now I'm inducing that inside your mind because I had it set up in a strategic position for you to be able to see it as part of an experimentation. So now, if colorful things, now you see this, now you're going to want to be inclined to buy it. Like it's a very real thing. It's called suggestive selling. We were told to wear the clothing the store was trying to sell to increase sales. Indeed. Not told to encourage. So if I'm fat, how come they don't pay me to get the F out of Calvin Klein? Do you know why? Because now we've got everywhere where now we open up to a certain place where now um anybody can wear anything. Like we're accepting everything. Like you ever seen like Victoria's Secret? They make clothes. They got beautiful plus size models. So now they're not. Now certain people, it's like right. They're like, you know what? We want to get the money from anywhere and anybody. Like Victoria's Secret, plus size models. Lane Bryant, plus size models, and there'd be some beautiful plus size models out there. I'll be like, let me pick a fold. It's like that. But it doesn't matter. They're not going to tell you to get away because now if you're a consumer, now you're being, pulled in to buy something. They're not going to tell you to go away or go somewhere. They're not. And don't say fat. Pleasantly plump. What y'all laughing at right there? Hold on, let me make sure I ain't miss nobody. Hey, my heels aren't cracked. They probably are. What's going on, Stephanie? Hey, real, you are silly, but I accept that, right? Because they sell Calvin Klein for plus size people. They sell it for anything. See, so like people, it's like you can embrace anything at any size. See, that's the thing. It's just like somebody shouldn't be shunned just for being big or what people consider fat or something like that. Me, I don't see people as their size. I see people for who they are. And it's like I like me anybody. You could be big, you could be overweight, you could be skinny and all that stuff. Long as you treat me right. And it's like, and I like you. It's like I like you for you. Like I don't care nothing about that. Like let's look at like Lizzo. she's okay with herself. She's like, I'm gonna show this. Y'all gonna see my flaps. I'm gonna shake this stuff. I'm gonna cause an earthquake, and we up in here. Like it doesn't matter. Like we're in a day and age where it's like so what? Who cares about somebody's look? Who cares about somebody's like that's so old. Like we got to get past that. Like all this aesthetically pleasing crap and all this person and all this kind of stuff. This is why I purposely have done things on here where it's just like I appreciate y'all for those donos that one time, but I was like, okay, just to let y'all know I fit in with other people. I even showed my hairline. You know what I'm saying? I purposely misshaped my beard just to come up on here just to show people you don't have to be perfect to show up and show out, right? That was my experimentation to the people to be like, dang, if Real could do that and come up here and not be looking perfect, or sometimes he's looking tired, or he's I was born with a high hairline. That it is what it is. But I was brave enough to show people. I was brave enough to empower and inspire people to not be afraid, because a lot of people, they come up here and they're like, oh, I feel like I look like this. I feel like I look, and it's like, so what? Like we're in a day and an age where anybody can win. It's not about looks and stuff like that anymore. But I mean, if you got glowing skin like me, say that. Exactly, Tina. Just like a person, just because a person is heavier, they are still worthy and they are still beautiful. Thank you. But that's what I'm saying. Or just like y'all know the misconceptions about people out here, right? You know how many people I know that are heavier, and you know how many skinny people I know, especially from the hood too, where I know heavier people are so much healthier and so much happier than somebody who's like skinny. Like, do you know like how much of that goes on? Like, and that means nothing. Like, I know people who are overweight, but they mad healthy. They can still walk. They got control of their life. They can still do things that other people can't. So we gotta not like listen. Being worthy, I'm gonna let y'all know something. Being worthy and having special talents and gifts is not determined by your looks. Like some people have that. Okay, if a look is your gift, right? But your talents and your prestige and your know-how in society should be determined off what you can do, like especially with your mind, your morals, your personality, and how good you are towards other people versus how you look, because that's like skin deep. It is. And it's like me, I'm not gonna fall for something like that because somebody, I don't care how good you look and how, oh yeah, I got this and I didn't pay this and look at me. Okay, you're nice to look at, but how's your mind? How's your personality? Can we sit and chill? Can we don't have to do it all the time, but can we sit and chill and you know what I'm saying? Like we eat some donuts together. Like let me eat a Krispy Kreme donut off your big belly. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I'll do. I'll eat some kettle cooked chips with you. We could drink an orange soda or something like that. Cause like I have my moments where it's like I'll be wanting to eat that. I don't care. I'll sit down with some like let me not say that. Well, that's one of like my little thingies of pet peeves. Sit with somebody who's just like pleasantly pumping. We sit and watch old school cartoons together and just eat. I'll be wanting to just do that just because trust me, I'm just like everybody else, right? I'll be having my little moments where it's like, well, one cookie turned into eating a whole pack of cookies or donuts. But I withhold myself because I gotta keep up goodness for y'all. But it's like don't let me sit around with somebody who likes snacks. I'll sit there and eat snacks with you the whole weekend. And we watch Thundercats. We watch Winnie the Pooh. We'll watch some Family Man. We'll watch 227. You know what I'm saying? We'll watch Charles in Charge. We'll watch Alf. Why are you bringing up all these old shows? I don't care. We'll watch Moving Up to the East Side. We'll watch some Sanford and Son for the women who's inside their 50s and 60s. The Sanford and Son sitting there eating on some tostadas and stuff. Look, y'all getting me thinking about that. Y'all, you know what? Hold on real quick, y'all. I got something for y'all. Hold on. I'm coming back, yo. Don't you leave me. Don't you leave me. They're like, look at him. He's saying don't leave him. This man got abandonment issues. No, I don't. I'm back. I'm back. Are y'all still here? What about the Flintstones too? The Flintstones, the Jetsons, Smurfs. Y'all butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Y'all remember that? My Little Pony. My Little Pony. They don't know about 227. What about the Flintstones? Everything not for everybody. Just as it's not, doesn't take me wrong, right? Looks fade. I agree, but for me, I need to lose 20 pounds, not for looks or vain, but to help my blood pressure. That's fine. I definitely realize skinny people are not necessarily healthier, right? I started balding at 19 and I just shaved it all off. Then it turned out to be great because I could buy alcohol with my impunity, right? Sexy hairline. Thank you, Tina. She said I had a. Thank you. She said I had a sexy hairline. Like, now, for the people inside, thank you, Tina. Just because a person is heavy, they're so, right? How you feeling? Fraggle Rock? Fraggle Rock? Yup. Come on. What other shows you used to be around? What was that show where you always used to be that man who used to fix stuff? He used to be fixing stuff, and then he was friends with his man over the yard, and all you would see is his eyes, and he would be talking to the guy over the thing. I think his name was like Tim Allen. Y'all remember that show? What was the name of that show? And he used to always like fix stuff. Or remember that other show, Captain Powers, right? What's going on, Professor X? Good to see you, brother. Alf, yup. Home Improvement, yup. Home Improvement. Y'all remember that? Home Improvement. Or what about that other guy? Remember he was like a shoe salesman, and then he would always be arguing with the next door neighbor, and his wife had the big brown hair, and she'd be like, "Oh, Al," and it's just like, "Shut up, wife." And then he would be making fun of women's feet that he would sell feet, and he had 2 kids and a dog. Like, what was the name of that show? Married with Children. Yup. Yes, Married with Children, right? So now, y'all, I came real quick because I would like to inspire y'all on something, right? I have to be serious real quick. I know people are like, what is he doing? But you see this? I want people to be able to eat healthy, right? Inside of a way where we're all inspiring each other, right? They're like, uh-oh, what is he about to do? Do y'all know what this is? This gives you so much water. This gives you so much nutrients and gives you so much hydration for your body, right? This is a cucumber. Good evening to everyone. What's going on, Alice? How you feeling? That is a nice best. Thank you. What's going on, Shayla? How you feeling? Now, I would like people to be hydrated, and I'm inspiring people to eat healthy for the summer, right? This is a cucumber. Until I start, growing my own, we have a frost warning here inside New York, so because of that, I can't start my growing. And yes, I can show y'all outside and everything, right? But right here, this has so many nutrients for us to be able to enjoy, right? And I would like for you to be a little bit healthier, be a little bit wiser, and give man, screw all that. Who's with me? Where are my big ladies at? Where are my big fellas at? Say I won't. Say I won't do it. Screw a cucumber. You don't do it. You don't know how good this is right now. Let me lick the glaze off your fingers, girl. It's so good. Don't do it. The life you say may be your own tea that help me. It's real Osman could be doing. You know that's so good. Stop. I can't do it. No. It's so good. No. Real. You know what you do? You gotta pause. But you gotta. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to spit this out, right? Should I spit it out or should I swallow it? What should I do, y'all? This is so bad. See, eyes, why would you make me do this? You're an idiot and you're dumb and you're stupid and intrusive thoughts came in. I had a piece of Oreo cake today. See? I knew it. It touched your lips, bro. So, no pause. This thing right here, see? You know what men got to go through as a man? It sucks that we can't eat things regular. Like if we eat a banana or if we eat a cucumber, we can't eat it regular. Like if we want to chew things, we got to eat things the long way. Like this. Like we have to. Because if you're a man and you try to eat things the long way, like you see this thing right here. This looks so, if a man eats it, you see how fruity that looks? I eat cucumbers a long way. Why y'all laughing at me? What's so funny? Right? We live inside of a society where we can't eat things the long way. Like it looks like why can't I eat my fruit the long way? Why can't I eat my cucumbers the long way? Like why does it have to look? I know when y'all gonna be like pause. Does this look funny to y'all? Like, okay, I'm about to be as smooth as possible. Hold up. Yeah. I'm gangster with mine. I don't care. I'm getting my health in. I'm getting my wealth in. I ate my stuff. Gangster. You know what I'm saying? We real up inside this piece. You feel me? Does it still come off bad? Look, you're still laughing. I tried to do it as gangster as possible. Okay, is this better if I do it this way? Is it better? Shamika Ola. Alice is laughing at. I can't even have fries the long way. What's wrong with? See, look what y'all done made me do. See, this cucumber so. I can't let y'all see me eat it this way. Nah, they both wild. Hold up. Y'all making me choke on my cucumber. Pause. I'm sorry, y'all. Nah, they both wild. I think it's the eye contact that's good. I did eye contact. Okay, I'm not gonna look. So it's the eye contact and eating thing. Can you imagine somebody eating thing and they just made eye contact with you? I'm sorry, y'all. Lord. No. They said it's the eye contact thing. Okay, I want the. Yeah, I bet you if I was eating a watermelon that way, y'all wouldn't be saying that. I remember I had a freaking watermelon. I ate the watermelon. Y'all didn't say nothing about that. I had a watermelon, and the way that I ate that watermelon, it was like if y'all look back at one of my shorts, I ate a watermelon mad fast, and then I slowed it down then I slowed it down even more to the point where the watermelon was like dripping out my mouth, and then people, it was mad funny. Like, I like the way you eating that watermelon, so I can eat a watermelon, but I can't eat a cucumber. Tina, like the live, subscribe for more. Stop biting the tip. I'm not biting the tip. Tina, I didn't bite. The tip is gone. I bit the tip off. You see that? I feel sorry for this cucumber. I bit the tip off. It's gone. It's too late now. It's too late. Hello, Professor. What the heck did I walk back at? No, Kevin. No, it's not like that. It's not what you think. I was teaching people about eating healthy, and one thing led to another, and I was vibing with my people who sometimes, we eat salads, but sometimes it's hard to eat salads, and then, we got donuts or something inside the way. But I don't want people thinking the wrong thing, like, oh, you talk about eating healthy and all that stuff. I eat healthy a majority of the time, but once in a while, I might have my sweets here and there. Cucumber is hydrating. Way to glow, real. Thank you, Lala. Thank you. See, I'll take a bite for you. So, dang it. Watch somebody pause it. They're going to be like, you know what? I'm screenshotting that right there. I'm getting that part. He bit into it and stuff was dripping out of his mouth. Good for you. Thank you. No, cucumber's good. The long way. Shayla laughing. Nope. Pause. What did I do? Okay, I'm eating. Bah! Hi, everyone. What's going on, Lala? Professor Kevin, elevated. Bros, don't look at me the wrong way. I was just showing that, dang, there's no way that I can explain myself out of this one, is it? Dang. Yes, it is. If y'all look, I had a short where it was like, oh, how it is to diet for the new year. And I was eating I was going to salad, but we couldn't have the salad, so I act like I was about to eat it. But then it's like you throw the salad to the back, and then you see the slice of pizza, and then you can't help it because you eat it. This commercial is too long. Eating cucumber like corn on the cob. You're gonna have the whole community sub your channel, my boy. No, even though they're very supportive of each other, because I'll be peeping stuff like that. It's just like, nope, no, don't you dare. They're gonna be like, look at that mocha brown mister right there. Mm-hmm. Chill. I'm relaxed. Professor BC. No! Y'all did this. You did that. Stop it. Stop it, Professor. He said the whole go ahead, them children. Them children. Them children. Thank you, Lala. Hot peppers. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's going on, Scorpio Mama? How you feeling? Listen, y'all. See, y'all done got me all off topic. What's going on, Rebel? Y'all done got me all off topic into something else. Dang. See, that's what happens when real starts talking and then odd starts coming inside the background. Ooh, I heard this song. Hey, twin. What's going on, the Brills? Thank you. Well, thank you, Professor. I got a trophy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dream Streams. Thank you for the thumbs. I appreciate y'all. I got me a trophy. Thank you, Professor. But now it's just like, I gotta watch out because now the company is gonna become like, hey boo, what's going on? How you feeling? Where's the big cucumber? How do you know that there was a cucumber? So you was sitting here watching inside the background? A Brill be walking together. What's going on, 20 The cucumber's right here. I didn't bit it off. See? It's right here. Yeah. Ooh. See, I had an intrusive thought that just happened inside my mind just now. A donut and a cucumber. Odds, don't you do it. Don't do it. You got to walk with leadership and righteousness. Okay. No. Stop it. Defeat this door. What is that? What is that? You hear that? You hear that? Y'all remember this jam? Y'all know it's been a minute. Y'all know it's been a minute. Woo! Woo! Bringing it back. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to jam? Yeah, these knees still got some juice up in it. You remember that? Yes. You remember this movie? Thank you for the party hat. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. Remember that? little rerun up inside here. Remember that? That's the jam, y'all. Y'all thought the dance was done? Nope. I had to bring it back. Yes. Woo-wee. Thank you, y'all. Do you do the moonwalk? I can't do the moonwalk. Woo-wee. Real odd, slick working out. Listen, dancing helps you out. I got one more for y'all. We jamming, y'all. You shining like new money, right? Me and this greasy self of mine. I appreciate it. I had to bring back old school, y'all. I had to bring back the old school. Vegan Kings, what's going on? Thank y'all. I seen somebody drop a hat. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Professor. That's my jam. I'm up dancing with you, twin. Let's go. Listen, I had to bring some tunes back. That I have Wait a minute. Automated away. What's going on here? I got y'all on one more, y'all. I got y'all on one more. We got one more for here. Come on, y'all. Just move yourself and glide like a 747 and lose yourself in the sky. Y'all ready, y'all? What you laughing at me? Alright, just now the DJ is made favorite too. And no, it's okay. What you found is happening. You see, y'all thought Dancer Oz was gone. Nope, he's still here. Let's go. Stand up. Oh, we standing up. Can we bring back the 70s and 80s music? Can we? Oh, yeah? Yeah! Yeah! Come on, y'all, sing. I'll be there. If you want my love, we can boogie on down, down, boogie on down, down, boogie on down, down. I had to bring it back, y'all. Yes. Woo-wee. You killing it. Listen, I had to. People thought that that was done. It's like, no, no, no. Odds was still here. Oh, man. Woo-wee. Dancing inside this outfit right now, it's a little overheating to the body. So, thank you, Funtaz. Funtaz sent to turn it up. Thank you. You old buzzard. Old buzzard. Old buzzard. So what you trying to say, I'm a unk? No. This hot outfit right here, this thing is hot. I'm wearing all black. I'm wearing an all black shirt with an all black thing. Tactical 511 pants. These things are like 4 pounds on their own. She called me, I'm not talking about you. Oh, it's okay. Ain't it perfect for that time? Woo-wee. No, because you know I had to stop the music for a little bit. And people thought like, oh, because guess what? That was who I was from the very beginning when I had the channel. So I had to come back in. I had to teach y'all a little something. I had to drop a couple of gems. I had to tap in with these subjects. And y'all know Oz had to come back into the situation and give y'all a little bit of dance moves. You feel me? You feel me? I got trigger, boo, right? Work, play, life. What's going on, work, play, life? You are a unk. Don't call me an unk. I might be an unk, but I'm a good unk. The real salute, little brother. What's going on, SBK? How you feeling? I don't mind being called unk, but it's like when people say the unk that I be thinking about, it's like the unks I think about is like the kind just sitting on the corner with a 40 ounce, with a cigarette coming out the side, asking somebody, do they got $1 or something? I ain't that kind of unk. I'm a chill, regular unk. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm around unk age. Yeah. Is that yeah. That could be unk age, especially if you had if your brother or sister had a child when they were younger. I could be an unk. Nah, you're an old head. Don't call me old! Stop calling me old! I might have wrinkles and I might have frown lines, but don't call me that. I will not accept it. It's like so some people probably sit inside the back all like, this guy's having a midlife crisis. No. I'm secure with myself. Yup, I'm an 80. Was born in the 1980s, so I'm secure with myself. But I will not accept the notion of being old because guess what? That's when your body starts stiffening up. Your kids' friends call you Mr. Odds. Shut up! Shut up, Cool Pipes! They don't call me Mr. Odds. I don't want to be called Mr. And I don't want to be called Sir either. I can't stand when somebody be calling me Sir. Ertz are the ones that barbecue with sandals and white socks on. Girl, don't get me started on unks. At the barbecue, with them brown rote stomping sandals with the ankle high socks, got on a gold chain with hair coming out their chest, with a brown button-up shirt looking like a couch, with a freaking gold bracelet on, talking about some hey now. Got a Bluetooth that be beeping blue. You know how it be blue? And then every time they talk, it's like they got to answer the phone. Yeah, hold on, I'm at this barbecue. And then start going down and then leaning down and everything like, yeah. And then they laugh and slap their knees. I'm not one of those kind of unks. There's nothing wrong with an unk like that, but I ain't to that level yet. You don't have a single wrinkle on your face. I hope I still look good when I get your age. Well, how old are you, Shayla? What are you, like 30? You 30 years old? 28, 29? How old are you? Good to see you, SBK. Bet you got a white patent leather shoes up underneath your bed and you soap them. How did you know? What the heck? How did you know that? Yes, I have a pair of black and white ostrich shoes underneath my bed with the old shark skin suit. People are like, he's old. No, I know about that kind of fashion because I used to be into that kind of stuff. Like even when I seen it, told you I grew up inside the 90s, so I seen that kind of stuff. So I like. She said, "Yeah, oh, yep, 30. Yeah, I'm a couple of years older than you. Closer, almost closer to a decade. So that should tell you my age, almost closer to a decade. So yeah, you'll be fine from Funtaz. Thank you, Funtaz. Thank you, bro. Bet you got white. Listen, and there's nothing wrong with like soap on a rope. There's nothing wrong with that thick piece of yellow soap on a rope. Cause you don't want to be inside the shower slipping, and the next thing you know, you're like doo doo, and then somebody from the back on like, what happened out there? Are you okay inside the bathroom? Like, yeah, I just dropped the soap. What? I've had that happen before. Good to see you, SBK. Good, good, good. Oh man, yo, y'all really showed out today. I definitely appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I'm like, we should hear one more. Y'all want to hear one more? What we got? What we got? What we got? Twin, Avon still holding up. What you know? See, now y'all gonna get me into another subject. Janice, what you know about Avon? What you know about Amway? What you know about the woman coming up to you with the blazer, with the big shoulder pads, talking about, "Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I'm a senior head top representative of a company called Avon." And it's like, "Oh, really? Yes, we have some very great products." Next thing you know, they pull out a magazine. "Would you like to buy this? Would you like to buy that?" They trying to sell you some stuff out of Amway or Avon, and then it's like, "Oh, this stuff." And you know what? I've been working with the company for so many years, and you can become a member too. What we do is when we can give you this discount, then they give you their discount, and you like, okay. Then they're like, "Oh, this will make you 10 years younger. Oh, we got this serum that works for this. Oh, we got our special Avon Smell Good lotion." That you buy all this stuff, everything. Next thing you know, 3 weeks later, it'll be here within 2 weeks. You don't see that person no more. And if you do see them, they be hiding inside the church, don't want to come to the church the next 3 Sundays. How you gonna be, oh, you a woman of God, but you selling Avon products inside the church, and then you don't even deliver the person's stuff, and then you try to run away from them like you didn't have it, and then they doing the same thing to the next person. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then the next one came on. Amway. Amway started coming with their thing. Then they had a little bit of a listen. If you buy this and order this from us now, you'll get a free calculator. You'll get a free magnifying glass. You'll get a free compass. Man, don't nobody want that. I don't want no freaking stupid. I don't want your stupid calculator. But it comes with a solar panel. I don't give a flying freak. Who cares? You're not gonna get me out of my money. Like it'd be crazy. And then it's just like, you know what? You can be part of the team. You don't have to go to college. You can quit your job. You can do all this stuff and you can work for us. And yes, if you work with us, you can make over $100,000 a year. And it's like you quit, try to do everything, start working with them. Don't be making any sales. And now you got to be in it to win it. Like, man, if you don't shut up with your stupid pyramid scheme, y'all know what I'm talking about. I sold it all. The pyramid scheme. And then the other one came in. What's that? The Nutra something, Nutra system or something like that. And it's just like, oh man, I was taking that stuff. I think I started getting bigger. It was so much sodium inside those protein shakes and the meal replacement things. And I wonder why my midsection is getting bigger. And I'm looking at it just like, you farce. And then it makes you think like, oh, it's working. You looking good. And it's increasing sodiums just so you think that you could work out harder and make you keep buying more stuff. Miss Janice, I still sell Mary Kay. Mary Kay. I remember Mary Kay. That's one of the OGs. The OG stuff. Mary Kay, Amway, Avon, the works with the lotions and the pens and dang, y'all remember that stuff? Dang. And then they tried to copy Proactive selling some freaking skincare thing. Well, you need to buy. So what you need to do is you can't just buy this by itself. You have to buy the whole kit and caboodle. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you this for the AM. So this is your AM cream. This right here, this is your PM cream that you're gonna want to put on at night. This is your overnight cream. But you're not going to want to buy this without using the serum. And oh, you have to have a good exfoliator to wash your face with. So you're going to want to do this twice a week. And there's all this that. Oh, no, but if you really want to have extra vibrant skin, you have to buy the scrub. And it's like you end up, this usually costs $129.95. But for you, I got a special deal. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do you for $119.99. That's it right there. I'm giving you my special discount. Ma'am, that's only $10. Listen, I'm giving you a discount. Normal retail price to the rest, to the commoners out there, $200, but I got you. And if you do it, I'll even throw in this pen. I'll throw you in a book planner. Throw you in a stupid book with a book planner. And it's just like, I don't want your stupid book planner, your stupid weekly planner. And it's like, I'm ordering this off you in August or September. Half the year's almost gone. Yeah, but this planner's worth $50 and you get to get it. But it's about to be $19.99. And this is like, y'all know what I'm talking about? Sure, Shay Lord Proactive had me in a chokehold. Let's not get on about Proactive. When they first came out, it was $99.99 for a Proactive. Then it's like, oh, we're going to go down to $79.99. Proactive worked for like the first month, and then for some odd reason, whatever, it's like the first batch that they give you of Proactive is real good. Then for some reason, 2 months later, it's like the stuff stopped working, and then you get more pimples and more blackheads on your face than ever before. They got to the point where they were selling Proactives in kiosks at the mall for $19.99. Y'all remember that? Remember that? And freaking Noxzema? Oh, Noxzema's the best thing. Man, that junk would clog your pores up and you thinking you all that and everything and making things worse. Then you had to go the old school route because you got a big pimple. And then you had to put a piece of toothpaste on your finger and put it on the pimple. And you were so embarrassed you didn't want to go to school the next day. So you would pretend that you were sick just because you had a big pimple on your face. And don't let it be a whitehead because you think that you're ready to pop it. Remember that? Remember those kind? And it's like, oh, this one's ready to be popped. You pop it, but it won't pop. It's there and it's got a white head and it's mad red. It's so bad, it's got a heartbeat in it. Y'all know them pimples that be having a heartbeat in it? Those junks hurt and it refuses to pop. And you're like, dang it. And it's like, don't let it be one sitting up here or near your lip. That's embarrassing. Like, yeah, you got them bumps on your lip. It's a freaking pimple. Like, And then it's like, for some reason, when you started growing older, you started getting pimples inside the weirdest places. Like, you get the pimple on your nose, you get the pimple inside your ear, you get a pimple on the back of your neck. Then you get a pimple on your shoulder. Then you get a pimple on your leg. You're like, where's all these pimples is coming from? Y'all know what I'm talking about? But don't nobody want to say nothing, but I'm saying something. You would get the freaking pimples in the weirdest places. The most oddest of places. I bet you some of y'all females, y'all got pimples on y'all butt. You're like, no, that just came from me shaving the hair on my legs and my butt. No, that was a pimple you didn't wipe incorrectly and you didn't wash your butt all the way, so you got a pimple on your butt. Odds, shut up. Shut up. You're going too deep. You're going too far. You're getting too familiar with these ladies and fellas. Relax. I got to pull it back in. Stress bumps. Stress bumps. What's going on, Green Vegan? I'm sorry, y'all, Shayla. They need to use their products on the planner so that it's not so wrinkly, right? The planners from when they coming back, right? Wrinkly ass planner. Yup. And it stank. And you could tell that they had it for years because when you open the book, the pages ain't even white no more. The pages be yellow and slightly wrinkly. And then it's like the woman who speaks to you doing it. Oh, it's okay. This is how they come. And it's like, I can deduce that since these pages are yellow and you got that raspy voice, you smoke about a pack of Capri's every single day, don't you? Oh, I gotta have there's always the woman with the raspy voice selling you Amway or Avon, but then her daytime job, she's working at a freaking restaurant somewhere, got on that blue eyeshadow, you know what I'm saying? Walking up to you with all that makeup on and just smelling like cigarettes. Hey, what can I get you, hon? What can I do you for? Like, I don't know what I really want. Yeah, but I know what I can really give you out in the back. So why don't you meet me out back real quick and what you got inside your butt? Look, stop. What's going on, Greavy? I'm stopping. I'm chilling. Let's not go there. But y'all know them kind of women I'm talking about. It's always like the red lipstick with the extra makeup on, and then freaking the blue eyeshadow with like the black thing around their lips. And just what can I do you for? Putting on like 3 pounds of makeup to cover up. And then it's like you thinking that they're 65. And it's like, oh, you seem nice and vibrant for your age. How old are you? Oh, me, I'm only 25, hon. 25? 25? I know you lying. You every bit of 65. Oh, you know what? It's nothing. I've been in the back of a trailer smoking my Capris and eating butt for the past 25 years. It's all good. Like... No, because it be being like that. It be being like that. And they always want to flirt with you. And it's just like, oh, what can I do? You know what? This is too much. Hey, John, I need to go take me a smoke break. Sitting out there chain smoking and stuff. So did you see Marge? Did you see what she was wearing with her stupid things today? And it's like the battle of the biggest hairs. Who can have the biggest hairs? Don't let a black woman walk inside there with her things. Oh, honey, you got some nice hair. Can I touch your hair? You got some beautiful hair. No, you may not touch me. I'm still going to touch it. Look at this. You see my little black friend here? She got some beautiful hair. You see that? Oop. Why is it searching to the side? It's a wig, heifer. This is why I don't want you to touch it. And you got your stinking smoke fingers on it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. But you still got beautiful hair. Stop it. Stop it. Here, let me bring you out a free coffee. You want something? I got you. We got free coffee. You want a free slice of apple pie? We got the best apple pie inside the town. Listen, it's okay. And then if you're a man, it's even worse. Listen, I'm sorry that service hasn't been very well, but here, if you go to the bathroom, there's the glory hole. I rebuke that. I take that back. That was Oz that said that. That wasn't me. Yeah, but y'all know how them restaurants be at them truck stops. Sorry, y'all. Woolworth. Are y'all are y'all sitting inside here freaking fraternize with one another? Where did Woolworths come from? Y'all sitting up here. You're supposed to be listening to me. You're supposed to be laughing at my jokes. You're not supposed to be sitting here talking about yesteryear and oh yeah, we used to have Woolworths and Roy Rogers and Popeyes and Piggly Wigglies and Winn-Dixie. Yeah, I used to collect all my Winn-Dixie bags and from Publix and all that kind of stuff. No, talking about the Whiz stores. No, this is about me right now. You know what? Hey yo, I'll be hey yo, I'll be tripping out sometimes. Odds, stop doing that because you be embarrassing me on this show. Stop it. Remember, y'all, that is real. That's real. Who be giving y'all? That's not me. That's odds. Odds is the crazy one. So you cannot hold that against me. Real drops you the gems. Real gives you the important information and the seriousness. But when odds comes out, I am not liable or responsible for what that grown man may be doing. So I apologize, y'all. I know exactly what he said. No, don't do it. No. Listen, y'all, I done made a mess all over my table. I done got cucumber juice everywhere. And I done got freaking, I got donut holes in cucumber juice. Tasty. We love odds. Thank you. Odds loves y'all too. He loves y'all too. Nah, I done made a mess of my room. Somebody come and clean me up. Please. Put on a bit. I'm gonna put on one of them cooking things and help. Just clean me up. Wipe me down. Somebody be like, I'll do that. I got you. What's going on, Brian? Brian, WC freaking winner circle inside the house. What's good, Brian? Appreciate you. Much love to you. Appreciate it. I know exactly what he said. Thank you, Lala. I appreciate that. One of you come clean me up. Come get the glaze off my fingers. Real, let odds come back. I can't, no, I can't do that. Because if I do that, I'm not liable for what he's going to do on this TV show. Y'all got a little glimpse of odds. I got to keep him back because if odds comes out too much, I don't want y'all to get too used to him. You know what I'm saying? We got to let it flow sometimes and get a little boring. And then that's when it becomes too serious, that's when odds comes back out. Lala, what's going on, Lala? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, y'all. Yo, I definitely hope that y'all enjoyed what Brian be saying. We are the entertainment. We don't search for entertainment. We don't search for content. We are the content. Winner circle in the house. Oh my gosh. But I definitely hope that y'all got something out this message today from the message from Real. And then the other half of when odds came in. Y'all missed a whole lot of good stuff. So if y'all go back there, Miss Lala, slightly odd, barely even. Indeed, y'all. Oh man, but it was definitely good vibing with y'all. I'm glad that y'all came through. I'm glad y'all could have some laughs. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming through. Thank you, Janice. I definitely appreciate that. She gave me a high five. Do you have a bulletproof vest on? I do have a bulletproof vest, but this isn't a bulletproof. This is a tactical vest. So you know when you receive blunt force trauma, it protects you against that. But I'm sure it has some sort of level of like I think one Kevlar inside of it. So yes, Ro, yes, we seen you jamming. What's going on? Aha! You seen me jamming, Anthony's? Look at you. You was hiding inside the background. I know it'll be some of y'all people peeking inside the background. Y'all don't want to say nothing. Like, I don't want to be seen saying nothing on his channel. I'm just gonna peek. I'm just gonna look. But you know, there's other people in other places. I can't be seen over inside his channel, so I can't say something. But you know what? I ain't friends with those people no more. So now I can say something. What's going on? No, I'm just kidding. Kevlar is for knives. And did. Nah, that ain't right, right? Kevlar. Well, yes, Kevlar, she laughing. Y'all know how it is. It's like these group of people and these group of people, but it's like they don't want you talking to this person. You can't talk to this person. So now it's just like, oh, I'll watch you from the background, but I can't say nothing. But then it's like, soon as you stop being friends with this person, and then it's like, oh, I'm giving my all to this person. The next thing you know, this person don't even show up on YouTube no more. And you're just like, dang, now you done chose this side and chose this side, and now you ain't part of nothing. Then you try to weasel your way back into this friendship. Like, hey, how you doing? No, you wanted to choose that heifer hussy over there that was talking all that good stuff, but they ain't here no more. No, that's how it be. What's going on, Anthony? Look, listen. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. It be like that. It be being like that. You're like, dang it. I should have chose the winning side. I didn't chose this fool, and now these people, and it's like you done chose the side where people don't even like you. They can't stand you. They just tolerate you. And you know, because you could kind of feel it, you're just tolerated. Some people like you, but then it's like you choose that side, and it's like, oh, and then it's just like, you leave the ones that really care about you. It's just like, I'll be hating when that be happening to me. I'll be like supporting people and this and that. And then it's like, oh, you got the nerve. You got the nerve to be over there. And I'll be showing you attention. I'll be coming to you in your chat. But yet you want to ignore me around these people? All right, see if I show up. Then it'd be like crickets and stuff like that. Thank you, Green Vegan. New cucumber. Thank you so much. I will buy a new cucumber until I start growing mine because I'm starting my harvest inside May. So thank you. Odds done got mad, evens gone worse. No, because that's how it be. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's just like, let me not talk about the rent situation. Let me not go into there. You done been with somebody for day one. You love them. You care about them. You rock with them. Then somebody new comes in, gives a super chat, and they get a rich. It's like, I know you lying. I done rock with you. I done clipped your toenails. I done helped you up. I done picked up your dirty socks. I done been with you through thick and thin on YouTube. And this person gets and then that same person that they gave the wrench or the shield to, all of a sudden now that person do them in. That person do you be like, No, let me stop. That's odds. That's odds being it. Because you know how it be. And you be like, that's what you get. That's what you get. You should have gave the wrench to me. Then it'd be like, oh, then they want to give the wrench to you. Like, no, oh, no, I don't want it. I don't want your stupid. You know what you can do with your wrench? That's what you could do with your wrench. That you try to offer me the wrench, that's what you could do to your wrench. I had to put it on mute because I ain't want y'all people to odds, you gotta stop it. See, odds be coming back out of nowhere. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. And did. Dang, my thing all coming up. Look at him. That nigga got on a ball cap. Listen, y'all. That's odds. That's not me. Real oddballs and evens. Y'all, listen, y'all gonna make me come out with it. Never mind. Y'all giving me some ideas. That's what they can do that's what they can do with those wrenches. That and you can take it to any way you want it. The long ways and sideways. Oops, I'm off mute. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not liable for what odds be saying. That wasn't me. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, y'all. Oh my gosh. I have to clean up this room. Y'all see what y'all done did? You see what you done did? Y'all done brought odds out. I try to be serious. I try to bring y'all good information. I try to use the intellectual side and the intelligence side of gathering information and giving y'all something that y'all can apply to your lives and use it inside of a good manner so we can flow and be all listening together. But no, some of y'all got to come around and call out odds. We're not doing that. Y'all gotta stop doing that to me. Y'all seriously gotta stop. So blame the people who be calling. They be like, no, we want to see odds. We want to see odds. Y'all see these people? Y'all be no. We like professionalism. We like things well put together. We're not about that. Yeah, right. I think y'all like some of that. Y'all like the foolery. Y'all like the dramadom, don't you? No, we're not. We're about goodness and righteousness and all that stuff and everything. Yeah, right. Be scrolling 2 and 3 hours of the night, freaking 2 and 3 a.m. inside the morning, talk about you all lovely and righteousness and watching it. Yeah, dox them, dox them. I know some information too. You want their address? I got their old phone number. Matter of fact, I got how much they make. Oh, I thought you were supposed to be all goody two shoes, but yet you stuck inside some drug. You liar, liar. Sitting up there making probably fake accounts, just all up inside the drama, just can't wait. Oh, I'm so studious in this, and let me say this, and I'm going to quote all these. Meanwhile, you sitting there just scrolling, looking for drama, just getting all excited, like, everything was too boring and put all together. I had to go sneak over here I had to sneak over to the drama sector and look at this and yeah. Yeah, I didn't figure out your knob. I didn't figure it out. Maybe 50-50 or total madness. Knock it. No. I will. No, you knock it off. I will not knock it off. I will. I'm the original Dandara. I'm the original Dandara. This is my show. You don't tell me when to knock it off. You knock it off. Matter of fact, scroll up. If you don't like it, scroll somewhere else. Scroll up. And I hope when you scroll up, I hope you see my face again and again and again and again and again. And just like Loco says, I hope you see me in the middle of the night and say, you don't like it? Scroll up, scroll down. And I hope I'm still there with my big eyes and my glowing skin just looking at you with this chin. You see this? Me there. Whenever you sleep, I'm going to be there. Whenever you open your eyes, I'm gonna be there. Whenever you use the bathroom, I'm gonna be there. Whenever you freaking go to the doctors, I'm gonna be there. Yes, let's go wild with it. Put the pipe down. Them drugs make you tweak. See, that's the thing. You wish I used drugs. I don't use drugs. And if anybody wants to send me anything for a piss test, I'll gladly take it. And we'll put up a $500 wager that I am not on anything. And we can get any professional place that you want to get it from. It's called creativity. Like I know how to go from this and that. I've created a creative platform to know how to interact with my audience. So it's like a way of being serious, but giving it with laughter. It's called intelligence. When you have a certain level of intelligence and wisdom, it just comes naturally as a talent. I don't need a pipe or anything. About the only thing I do take is coffee. Like, yes, as a stemmer, I'm being honest, but I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. And I don't take anything as God is my witness. I don't smoke no powder, no rock. I don't do none of that stuff. It's just when you got it, you got it. You feel me? Someone can't be silly. I know. Some others will argue borderline personality disorder. But listen, did you know that some of the most smartest, most intelligent people inside this world have freaking personality disorders or something's wrong with them? Like some of the great people that you look up to have created these platforms. Like look up the stuff that they have. Some of them are bipolar, some of them are weird, some of this, but yet you want to rock their clothing, you want to drive their cars that they make, and you want to use the platforms that they're on. I bet you won't say nothing to them like your favorite rappers and all this stuff. Like you could say people like Cardi B and Sexy Red and all those other people, right? You won't say that to them. They're crazy and all over the place, right? Oh, but if it's me, you got borderline. Listen, it's just called being creative with it is. And if that's what you said, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I call it a gift. And you just mad because you ain't got it. Ah. Oh, I was gonna block them, but I want you to. You ain't gotta block them. Keep talking your stuff. I'm gonna let it fuel me. It's gonna fuel odds. You done messed up now. You done messed up now because now you're feeling odds tank. And in a week's time, he gonna come back and he gonna come back and blow it back down. Happy Sunday. Ozempic Tactical was timed out, but they meant to say borderline genius, and did, and is, and will continue to be. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad some of y'all can appreciate the creative genius that I can come through and bring through on here. I just do it inside of a certain way. So you know how some people have to stop and it's like, okay, let's get to this and get to this. No, I'm jumping back and forth between this and this and this so that we can laugh, so that we can learn, so that we don't have to be depressed, so that we don't have to have anxiety, and so that we can learn. And it's like, if I'm telling y'all something that the same people tell y'all, right? I want to tell you inside of a way because a lot of us have heard this stuff before, right? So it's not going to click to us. But I really want people to be better. Like, I really want people to not be sad. I really want people to get over their trauma. I really want people to feel, uplifted. So if I come through with a different way, because it's like, you're hearing the same thing from 1,011 million people saying the same thing. But if I put my own creative twist on it and bring it to you in a way where it could touch you, where we could laugh and build up, then it can hit you differently. Does that make sense? So people can think what they want. They can say what they want. You can still think, oh, he's lying. It's okay. I'm still going to be me. And I'm still going to deliver the message that I need to be. So sorry, you didn't burst my bubble. You might have chewed off a piece of my cucumber and burst some of my apple donut holes, but I'm still here. I understand vegan and Kelly, there are two different people. This was literally one of the best streams I've been in so far. Well, thank you. Thank you, Shayla. Odds ain't odd enough. Let's go. The workplay. They meant to say, brother, thank you. So blessed. What's going on? Green Vegan. Danny Barry. What's going on? Happy Sunday. Hello, guys. I was going to block them. Was it a short fact? Someone can be, yeah, right? Even's on vacation. Chaos is in charge. The delicate balance of slickery, right? Yes, run. Shut the doors and walk backwards. Knock it off. Listen, y'all. But I definitely appreciate that we can, we see it eye to eye. If I wasn't me and if I was just a regular person, not to say that something is regular, but it's just like everybody can't be the same. You understand what I'm saying? I want people to be able to tap into something in your life, in your soul, in your spirit, right? Within moral means where you can deliver your own creative way of doing things, whether it's art, whether it's cooking, whether it's growing your plants, whether it's professional roasting, roasting somebody else on the internet. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Reading your scriptures, reading your Bible verses, talking that good stuff, ascension of your body and spirit, so you can be a better person. You can come up with a creative way and don't be afraid of doing it that way. Like, you got to open up, right? We're built on a society where people want things faster and better, right? So sometimes let's be real, y'all. A lot of people's attention spans have gone to that of a gerbil of a goldfish. So sometimes I do understand why certain people are like, oh, well, this person doesn't, people do support you, but we have to understand the people who are scrollers, like the people who join people on their live streams, sometimes their attention might not hold too much. So it's not that they don't support you. It's not that they don't want to be there, but sometimes people's attention spans, and we can't fault them for that. You can't, oh, you're supposed to be supporting me. If somebody is a person who likes to interact with people and keep being talking to, you got to remember there's three different types of people on this internet, right? Of the supporter type. You got the type who will watch your shorts. Those are the people who like scrolling. You got the type of people who want to sit down after a long day of work and they want to watch your long stream videos, right? They don't particularly like interacting with other people inside the live stream. And then you got the people who like interacting where it's like, you know what? I found like-minded people. It's fun. Here, I want to go to a live chat. Those people will probably never watch your videos, but they're still showing support by coming to your live chat. And then there's some people who will support your videos, but they don't want to be seen and interacting with a whole lot of people. And it's okay with them being an introvert. They don't want to interact with everybody inside the chat. So they might just sit back inside the background and not say nothing. Once we start to understand that support comes from different places, and let's not be so hard on people unless they just plain out miserable and mean and haters and don't want to support you and just mad with a cucumber stuck up there. See, I was supposed to press the mute button And I ended up switching my thing to the other thing. Y'all don't see stuff break down. Oh yeah, no. So I want people to know that, like, when you see things for what it is, you just have to understand that and understand the flow of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? In certain weeks it might be our week, certain weeks it might not be our week. Certain times of the month it will be certain time. So we just go with the flow. This is why you should keep going and flowing. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going and flowing. And then sometimes some people realize, oh, during the winter time, you might get more inflow of people watching your stuff. During the spring and summertime, you might not. You might not. Because people is going outside. People is doing other things. You understand what I'm saying? Because when it get hot, your mindset changes. You see, when it's cold, when you're inside, and when it's born, and when depression comes down for that season where you got to be in, of course, everybody's going to be interacting with one another. Soon as that weather break, tank tops, booty shorts, freaking tambourines, watermelon, barbecues. People be out. So I'm just saying, like, understand that and don't take things too seriously. Like, let your mind. I seen this quote, but I'm still gonna say it to y'all, so y'all let us know. Let your mind be more powerful than your emotions. That's how you get over things. Every time you get inside of a situation and you're like, oh, my emotions take it over, go to your mind and say, let my mind be more powerful than my emotions. And put yourself in the likeness of one of your favorite characters or one of your favorite people, right? So, like, that's what I used to do. This is what helped me be so strong as I grew older. It's like, okay, what would Captain America do? What would Batman do? What would Moses do? What would Confucius do? What would this person do? Would this person be crying and stuff over this situation? Or would it's like, what would Bruce Wayne do? No, he would get over this situation and keep going on because there's things that we need to tend to. Put your mindset of somebody like that. What would this thing do? Like, sometimes you got to do that to let yourself rise to another level, right? And if you constantly do that enough, you're gonna start rewiring your brain. And it's gonna be you're gonna become stronger inside that area. So now things won't start to bother you. You're like, or like for you women, like, what would Wonder Woman do this? You know what I'm saying? Would she get mad over a situation like this? Would Sojourner Truth be mad like this? Would Dolly Parton be mad? No. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So you put yourself in the mindset of another, but you're not putting that person on high. You're not, praising that person, but you're literally making your mindset be where would this person who's molded like this actually do this? And you're like, you know what? No, they wouldn't. Kids got this down to like a pack. That's why some of them like, oh, I'm a Saiyan, I'm DBZ, I'm Kakarot, I'm this, I'm a Viltrumite. And that's why they're able to do certain things and be fearless with certain situations. So now we got to bring that aspect into when we get older. So it's like, you know what? No, this person, like, when they used to have those bands, like, what would Jesus do? Use your favorite person. What would Batman do? What would 50 Cent do? What would the Shaka Khan do? It don't matter. Whoever you like. You feel what I'm saying? Keep doing that. You're gonna create new neural pathways for your mind to be stronger. Cause now you're putting yourself inside that mindset. Do that for a week, and you're like, oh, now you're not gonna constantly be in a state of like, oh, fear and this and all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm just giving y'all a way. Everything don't work for everybody, but it's just a way of doing something. Miserable people looks for chaos inside it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And they continue to do that on this app. But listen, y'all, it's definitely been a pleasure. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank y'all for being here. I thank y'all for, the likes. I thank y'all for the show ups. I thank y'all for the super chats. I thank y'all for the love. I thank y'all for the commentary amongst one another. I thank y'all for dropping gems to one another. And even though y'all supposed to be listening to me, y'all was sitting there talking to one another. Thank you for the rose, Janice. I see how y'all like to interact. So y'all building up with one another too. Thank you, cool vibes. I appreciate that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not just me, it's y'all too. Because without y'all, there's no me. I just be sitting here talking to a blank screen inside of live, not going nowhere. But we all interacting, we all building. You know what I'm saying? And somebody might like what you say and might want to stroll on by you. And it's like you got empowered by somebody else on this chat today. You feel what I'm saying? Real blah, 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 blah. Yap, talk, put it on this useless gander with his hot, sweaty face, yapping and all this old good stuff. We ain't come for the good stuff. We came here for the foolery. I get it. I understand. Nah, but I appreciate y'all. Shout out Barry Diskick. It's his birthday. Did you just make me just say that? Dang it. Dang it. Y'all done got me with that. Screw you. I know what you said, bury distant. No, I'm not burying no in nothing. I'm not burying my nothing. Dang. See, that's what I get for reading too fast and just yapping off at the mouth. Janice, you baby. Janice, you made me do this. It's you. Even though it was coming out my mouth, I gotta find somebody else on the internet to blame. I'm gonna cast judgment upon you. Even though I did the foolery and the mess around, I gotta find somebody to blame on this internet. It's you. I'm going to give you one hug and I'm going to give you 50,000 slaps. But I'm going to hug you so well that I hope that you can remember that one hug that I gave you so well. But I hope you forget the times that I slapped you 50 times. And I'm going to make you concentrate on me just giving you that hug. Those are called manipulators. hold them boys. Hey, Lala. Right? We love you, twin. I love y'all too. But listen, y'all, I got to get cleaned up. I got to wash up. I got to salvage whatever left of this cucumber and I got to throw these dangerous, delectable, but delusional donuts away. And I thank y'all for coming through. Like, it is a wonderful time with y'all. Like, it was excellent. It was vibracious. As in the words of Loco, it was prolific. It was awesome. It was bodacious. It was great. I appreciate y'all. Oh no, Ike, please. Listen, y'all, I will check y'all later because I want to clean myself up because I don't want this stuff sticking to me and getting stuck inside my pores. I gotta put this inside the washing machine. Yo, I love y'all. Yo, y'all rock. Y'all rock. Yeah, y'all make this worth everything that it's supposed to be. Y'all feel me? And I'll definitely see y'all soon. Anybody going live? Anybody having a premiere? Anybody? Hey, odds and even. What's going on, Burrito Bandito? I appreciate you for coming through, Burrito Bandito. Yeah, everyone enjoy your evening, and I'll see y'all. Now, I don't like some of them people inside. I don't want them people coming to my premiere. I don't want them coming to my channel. But it's still a view for your channel. I don't care. I don't want them over there. But you said that you need your watch hours. I don't care. Block this person, and I need my watch. Shut up, Hans. Shut up and stop giving them the secret sauce. I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, same to you, Creole and chat. Thank you, Shayla. Thank you, Green Vegan. Thank you, Anthony's. I'll talk to y'all later. Yo, Real Odds and Evens is out. Peace, prosperity, loving blissfulness, and a little bit of craziness makes it all good. Check y'all later. Bye.